Well, so much for the respect. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 once popular celebs who are now hated. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at 10 celebrities who were once respected and admired by the general public, but who are now generally hated for whatever reason. Number 10. Jennifer Lawrence.
Well, we're different,
Oh my God.
Jennifer Lawrence's career started strong. She earned critical acclaim for her roles in Winter's Bone and Silver Linings Playbook, while also reaching mass appeal with X-Men and The Hunger Games. It seemed like she could do it all, and her down-to-earth personality converted a lot of fence-sitters. But then it started to get annoying, even to the point where SNL began ragging on her annoyingly relatable charm.
And then my friend walked by and I grabbed her and I was like, oh, this is Elizabeth Taylor! And she was like, no, it's not.
Fans also started to believe that she was just another Hollywood diva, hiding behind a cute persona. And then she started appearing in divisive movies like Passengers, Mother, and Red Sparrow, which further splintered an already divided fan base. Whatever the reason, Lawrence doesn't seem to be the Hollywood darling she once was.
Come. No, stay away from me.
No.
Number 9. Katy Perry.
Do I have to get married?
Answer
Again!
Poor Katy Perry. She absolutely dominated the early half of the 2010s with numerous monster singles off Teenage Dream and Prism. But then the Witness era started and everyone just kind of recoiled in horror. Perry cut her hair and dyed it blonde, and she released a string of embarrassing singles like Bon Appetit and the especially horrid Swish Swish. She also began acting weird and made an especially odd appearance on Ellen that seemingly had the high-spirited host wishing it was over. While she was essentially a living meme, Perry recently admitted to suffering from depression, which likely played a major role in her dramatic transformation. We hope she gets the help she needs.
How are you doing? You got a lot going on in your life. Congratulations on your engagement. That's
Thanks.
very nice. It's a big deal.
Number 8. Lena Dunham. Lena Dunham broke onto the scene with her hugely popular and critically acclaimed HBO series Girls.
Oh my God, Hannah? Hi. What is happening?
Her status quickly rose, and she was named one of Time's most influential people of 2013. But then things started to change.
Yeah, of course.
Her use of social media, which included numerous racist tweets, was fiercely condemned. She also came under attack for her memoir, which included creepy stories like the time she masturbated in bed next to her younger sister. She also recently got into trouble for defending Girls writer Murray Miller from rape allegations and lying about having insider knowledge that allegedly cleared his name. She's since apologized to the victim, added to the list, but no one seems to care anymore.
No more money.
Starting when?
Starting now.
Number 7. Amy Schumer.
No!
If you wish to open a can of worms, proudly declare your love for the hilarious Amy Schumer. After that, you can grab your popcorn, put your feet up, and watch the fireworks. Schumer first rose to prominence on Last Comic Standing before starting her own Comedy Central sketch show called Inside Amy Schumer. However, many people quickly grew tired of her one-note shtick, which included endless jokes about the female genitalia.
I'm a little sluttier than the average bear.
Then accusations of joke stealing started flooding in, and Amy defended herself by inflating her ego and relating her critics to the alt-right. That didn't help matters much at all.
Amy, I'm not trying to punish you. Does it feel a little like I am?
No.
Number 6. Lance Armstrong. For a few years there, Lance was the biggest name in cycling. Well, let's be honest, he was the only name in cycling. Not only was he crushing titles and making big bucks, but he overcame fatal testicular cancer too. He was a bona fide American hero. But then the United States Anti-Doping Agency revealed that he was heavily involved in a massive doping scandal. And that was that.
The fallout has been heavy. Maybe heavier than even I thought.
His reputation was permanently tarnished. He was slapped with a lawsuit from the Department of Justice, and his numerous achievements were stripped. And that's what happens to cheaters, kids.
I get people that say, he hasn't apologized enough. And then I get a lot of people that say, dude, stop apologizing.
Number 5. Adam Sandler.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Oh, Adam, what happened to you? Sure, your movies were never masterpieces, but at least there was a modicum of effort involved. Not only was he funny in movies like Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, but he also proved his dramatic acting chops in Punch Drunk Love and Reign Over Me.
I was thinking about it, and you were right. I do need to get some help.
The man is clearly talented, which makes it hurt when we see him come out with what people consider utter dumpster fires, like Jack and Jill on theater marquees. Sandler appears to be just in it for the money, and is making millions while simultaneously farting around with his friends and going to exotic locations. He's clearly living the life, and good for him, but we miss laughing with Adam, not at him.
Oh my God, I gotta touch that.
Number 4, Kanye West.
I would say to... Can we be quiet for a second?
We know this is going to be a little touchy for some people, but there's no denying that Ye's reputation suffered a wee bit of a hit in 2018. Kanye was once one of the greatest and most revolutionary musical artists on the planet, gifting us mere mortals with all-time classics like Late Registration and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And while he was always a little strange and contentious, he's ramped up the weirdness in recent years.
Because at that point, if I'm afraid to be me, I'm no longer Ye. That's what makes Ye.
Now he's getting all political, saying weird stuff about slavery and releasing meme music like Lift Yourself and I Love It. Kids See Ghosts was still straight fire though. Tortured artist or indefinable genius? You be the judge.
So I had the balls, because I have enough balls to put on this hat. I mean, this Adidas thing made me a billionaire.
Number 3, Roseanne Barr.
Here, it's easier to squirm sitting down.
While Roseanne Barr has been presented to Gen Zers as little more than a racist, fake news spouting conspiracy theorist who buried her own career, those who were around for the 90s remember her as the star of Roseanne. This was an incredibly popular sitcom that realistically portrayed a working-class family, and later earned infamy for its dreadful series finale.
We women are the ones who transform everything we touch, and nothing on earth is higher than that.
The show was brought back in 2018 and made surprisingly big numbers, but was swiftly cancelled after Roseanne made a tweet comparing Valerie Jarrett to an ape.
I am not a racist. I'm an idiot.
You could say it was a teensy bit offensive. ABC certainly thought so, as they threw her butt out and made the Connors without her.
I know Roseanne would want me to step in and watch over the family.
No, it'd kill her. But she's already dead, so carry on.
Number 2, Kevin Spacey.
Oh, I'm in trouble. Nice meeting you, Ricky Fitz. Thanks for the thing.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Spacey always played the weirdo creep, even in his comedies, which is ironic considering the real-life allegations that have recently surfaced against him. In 2017, actor Anthony Rapp came forward claiming that a drunk 26-year-old Spacey tried to seduce him when he was just 14. After that, people came out of the woodwork with stories about Spacey being a freaky perv, and in 2018 he was charged with indecent assault, with alleged video proof to boot. The same day he was charged, Spacey released a disturbing video where he kind of insinuated that it was okay to molest people, and that just made everything so much worse.
Wouldn't that be easy? If it was all so simple.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few dishonorable mentions.
So you've already got this fantastic career. Why did you're a huge star. Why did you need to go goop it up?
But it ruined the show.
Yeah, it was a disaster. It was worse than Dar 4. It was Dar 5.
But it also ruined your career in Europe. I mean, you lost your job hosting a fashion television show. You were blacklisted from basically every fashion event in Europe. Is that what made you come to the United States?
Number 1, Bill Cosby.
My barbecue sauce. Haven't you ever noticed after people have some of my barbecue sauce, after a while, when it kicks in, they get all huggy-buggy?
If Kevin Spacey's career collapsed like a house of cards, then Bill Cosby's was like the fall of the Roman Empire. This guy essentially ruled the known world with The Cosby Show, his stand-up comedy, his adorable sweaters, and the weird noises he was constantly making that charmed the world for some unknown reason.
Isn't that exciting?
No, I think it stinks.
Straight up, nothing could stop this man. That is, until he was accused of drugging and raping women for years. While the statute of limitations kept him relatively punishment-free, he was sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison on 3 counts of indecent assault. We never thought we'd say this, but Bill Cosby may die in prison.
It is the saddest story I've ever heard in my life.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.